guys, we are working on school this morning. Say hi. Say hi. Nobody wants to say hi today. So, we're having issues with Tucker's computer right now. It's not connecting to the printer, so we're trying to fix that. And I'm trying to figure out what we want for dinner, what sounds good. So I was thinking, Adam made some birria tacos the other day, and he bought these tortillas, but we already had some in the fridge, so he just used those. So we have this whole thing of corn tortillas left. And for some reason, I woke up this morning, I was like, ooh, King Ranch casserole sounds good, because my mom used to make it all the time, and I haven't had it in a long time, and that sounds really good. The only thing is the printer working now? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so printer's working now. We just restarted the computer. The only thing about the King Ranch casserole is it's got cream of mushroom in it, which Adam doesn't like, and it's got like onions and peppers and rotel. So I sent Adam the recipe and I was like, can we figure out how to make this where you'll eat it but it still tastes the same? Because that's what we usually do. So we'll probably use some hot tomato sauce instead of rotel and some green chilies, and just use all cream of chicken instead of cream of mushroom or something. But we have some chicken and we still have some bacon, and probably go with some bacon added into it. So, I don't know. We'll see if that's what we do. I have a lot of cleaning up to do. I was going to vacuum yesterday, which seems silly. I vacuum most days. But when Adam got home, what were we doing? We were doing something, and then he ended up taking a nap, so I didn't vacuum. And then it was dinner time, so I didn't vacuum. And then we watched TV or something, and then he went to bed, so I couldn't vacuum. But yeah, so I need to get that done. I need to make my bed and, you know, just clean up stuff. I need to go clean the toilet. Yuck. My least favorite job. And don't laugh. I'm gonna make you start doing it. I need to go to the library today. I need to get the pantry cleaned up. Guys, you remember we got this pantry. I can't even that way. And I love it. Or I did. But now it's just not big enough, and it's not working. Well, it doesn't help that we haven't finished this yet. So we're still trying to figure out what to do with that. And I don't know if I should wait and figure out what we're doing with this, and maybe that pantry will still work, or if I should just sell this pantry and get something else. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to get working on school, and then I'm going to figure out what we're doing for lunch and dinner, and maybe go to the library today. Depends on what time we're done with school, I guess, because I don't want to get school traffic. There was a really bad wreck by our house the other day, and I don't know, just the school traffic. I don't want to deal with it. So anyway, we're going to get back to school, and then I'll be back. So I'm just getting around to eating something. We have some leftover biscuits. I was going to make a ham and egg sandwich, and I just opened the fridge and realized we're out of butter. So guess I'm making my egg with this. It's not as good, but it'll do. Is it good so far? You're like halfway done with it, and we haven't even left the library yet. So we just got done at the library. Tucker decided to come with me because he wanted to pick out some books. Garrett's been reading his Wings of Fire books, so Tucker picked out a whole bunch, and I forgot to record inside, but I'll show you what we got when we get home. Okay, so here are the books we got from the library. Tucker picked out a whole bunch of Garfield comic books. He just loves graphic novels. He can read higher than his grade level, but he would rather read a graphic novel any day. And he couldn't find a whole bunch he wanted, so he grabbed a bunch of Garfield books. And then I found this Draw Along book. He has been using some of our older ones that he's already drawn everything a million times. So I thought he would enjoy that one, and then he picked out a Lego Awesome Ideas book. He also got a couple of Cardboard Kingdom books. He's read one of those before, and then a Warriors graphic novel. We have a couple of the regular books too, but he wants the graphic novels. Diary of a Pug, another Cardboard Kingdom,
And this is the sequel to the book Holes. I didn't even know this existed until I was watching my friend Taylor's video the other day. She found it at a thrift store, I think. But I don't know how I didn't know this existed. And we just watched the Holes movie again the other day. So I was like, we got to find that second book to read because I figured the boys would like it. He also grabbed this Nightmare Hunter. It's like a bad dream kind of thing. This is what he read halfway through in the car on the way home. And so it won't take him long to finish that one. And then I just got a few for myself. The Last Time I Lied, I think I've checked out before, but I never got to read it. One Good Thing, this was on the new shelf, and so is this Family of Killers. This is supposed to be like a historical fiction thriller kind of thing. I don't know. I don't even know if I'll get to that one, but it sounded kind of cool.
Okay, so I got all the floors vacuumed in the living room and in here, and I cleaned off the headboard and the shelves and stuff. Adam is taking a nap on the couch and the boys are playing Minecraft. Well, Tucker quit playing Minecraft and he's reading a Garfield book, but I'm sitting here, I'm about to get my last video up to go live, and I don't know what is going on, because I'm watching it back just to make sure nothing messed up, because sometimes it'll like upload without sound or something. But I realized, I think because of my headphones, I had been using them on Bluetooth. Adam got me some new headphones, and they're like these Skull Candy, they're Bluetooth, and they're noise canceling. Well, whenever I would use them on Bluetooth and have the noise canceling on, they would keep disconnecting from my computer. So every time I go to edit a clip, I had to disconnect them, reconnect them, disconnect them, reconnect them. So I got tired of that. I tried turning the noise canceling off because Adam said that might make it disconnect. I don't know. But anyway, I've been using them plugged in, and now it seems like what I'm hearing and where I clip it in the video is not matching up to where the sound is in the video. So I've already noticed a couple of clips where it cuts me off while I'm talking, like the last word I said. I don't know. Nothing I can do about it for the moment, but I'm just sitting here. I'm trying to decide what book I want to read when I'm done until we get ready to make dinner. It's like 2:30. I don't know. The book I'm reading, I can't really get into. And I keep getting all these books from the library, and I need to stop it because I don't know. I don't know what it is. When I'm in the library, I see all these books I want, and I get too many, and I never get to read them all. And I also have shelves upon shelves of books. So 90% of the books on my shelves I have not read yet. So I guess I need to finish the ones I have checked out and then get to reading some on my bookshelf. It's just so hard when all those books are in front of you, and they're really good ones you've been wanting to read, and they're free, so you kind of can't say no. I don't know. I have a problem. Anyway, I'm going to get this video edited, or not edited, all my details and stuff done, the title and everything, and get it up so you guys can see it, and then I'm going to read for a little bit, or maybe I'll start working on my next video, or I don't know. Adam's taking a nap, so I can't really go clean a whole lot. I could fold some laundry, but I still have laundry in the dryer, so I'll just wait till that's done and fold it all at once. I did clean the bathroom though, so I got something accomplished. The boys are going to empty the dishwasher when they're done playing Minecraft, and then I'll get the kitchen cleaned up and we'll make dinner.
Okay, so this King Ranch casserole is going to be a little bit different than normal. We butterflied 3 chicken breasts and we're seasoning them with some Trinity seasoning, some onion powder, and some garlic powder, and some salt and pepper, of course. We're going to change this up a little bit because the normal way has like rotel with chunks in it and peppers and onions, and if you've been here a while, you know Adam is not a fan of chunks of things in his food. Well, depends on what the things are, but those 3 things, no. So we're just going to season our chicken on one side with our garlic powder, onion powder, Trinity seasoning, and salt and pepper. And then we're going to get these cooking in our skillet, and then we'll season the other side. So we're just going to get our chicken cooking in some olive oil and season the other side.
Is Wally in his cooking spot? Right, always lays when you're cooking. How come? You got eye butters. Gnocchis. Gnocchis. I love you. I love you.
Once these seared on both sides for a minute, we'll put them in the oven on 350 until they read 165. Now we're just going to chop up our chicken into bite-sized pieces. We cooked 3 chicken breasts because that was just what happened to be in the bag when we thawed it from the freezer. But we only ended up using 2 of these, so we saved the other one for something else another time. Okay, so we don't have rotel, but we do have some tomatoes. We're going to blend some of those up, and then we're also going to add in some green chilies, and that'll sort of make a rotel type thing that we're going to put in our King Ranch casserole. And to that we also added some of the same spices that we seasoned the chicken with, and we're just going to get this all blended up until it makes Adam happy. So we are using cream of chicken like normal King Ranch casserole, but instead of cream of mushroom, we're going to use this chicken queso blanco soup. It's got corn and poblano peppers, and we just thought this sounded really good and would go well in this mixture. And we're also adding in about half a can of refried beans. Normally this doesn't have beans in it, but this kind of reminds me of the tortilla soup we make, and I was like, I bet beans would be good in this. So we're adding half a can of refried beans, and then we're going to add about half a cup of sour cream and get this all stirred together. Now we're just going to mix everything in a bowl, our chicken, our tomato and chili mixture that we made, and all of our soups. And we're just going to get this mixed up and start layering our casserole. And like I said, you don't have to blend any of this up. That's just personal preference for Adam. And so it doesn't look very appetizing in the bowl right now, but trust me, it's delicious. So we put a little bit of our sauce on the bottom of our 9x13 baking dish, and then we're going to start ripping up our corn tortillas and layering those inside. And like I said, this isn't going to look very appetizing even at the end because somehow our layers got off. You're supposed to end up with tortillas and cheese on top. We did not, so it looked a little funny even when it came out of the oven. But it was good and it tasted exactly as it should. So anyway, you're going to layer your corn tortillas, your chicken and sauce mixture, and cheese, and just keep layering until you're out of ingredients or your pan is full or however big you want to make it. And then we're just going to cover this with some foil and bake it at 350 for 30 to 45 minutes until it's bubbly and delicious and everything is cooked through. So, like I said, it didn't turn out the prettiest because there's no cheese on the very top, but that's okay. It still tasted great. Reminded me so much of dinners at home with my mom. She used to make king ranch casserole all the time, and this version turned out delicious. I just topped mine off with some red onions and had some salsa and sour cream on the side. And then we also had like lettuce and tomatoes and stuff on the table if anyone wanted that. But yeah, it may not look very pretty, even on the plate. Honestly, it doesn't look pretty at all. But it tastes good, and that's what matters. So now it's time to clean up the kitchen, and we had one soda left in this box in the mini fridge, and it exploded because it froze, and then it froze to the back of the fridge, so I'm having to let that thaw out so I can dump it out. We couldn't even open it. Anyway, time to clean up the dinner dishes and get the house all ready for the night so we can have another day of homeschool and everything tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching and spending some time with me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.